It's been a kind of across the board. I've heard multiple things. I've heard a rumor that we're here tonight to cut concession stand prices in half at the Lon Reisman Athletic Center. We're not. No, that's not why we're here. The biggest rumor I've heard, and every time we have a press conference, it's so funny, Dr. Hurley. Anytime we do an event in the gym, any type of press conference, the whispers start going around. Lon Reisman's retiring. Lon Reisman's retiring. Well, I'm here to tell you, Coach Reisman's not going anywhere. He's still got a few years left in him. A few years, right? A few. The truth is, we're here tonight to talk about our new Tarleton Sports Fan Rewards program. No, I'm kidding. We're not really here. But you can get 500 points if you'd like to check in. If you have the app downloaded, it's the Tarleton Sports mobile app in the iTunes or Google Play Store. And if you check in, we made this a 500-point event. So this is a max point event, just like our big games that we make 500-point events. So make sure fans and students here, check in and make sure you get your 500 points. Tonight is truly a historic moment for Tarleton State University. Really, this transition in this period that we're going through, I tell students, how exciting is it to be a student at Tarleton State University right now? You're going to be back, and you're going to be old like me with a bad back and up here barely fitting in your suit. And you're going to be telling your friends in 20 years from now, I was a student at Tarleton State University in one of the most significant moments in the history of this university. This is an exciting time to be a Tarleton Texan, and we're so excited that each and every one of you are here tonight. Earlier today, I sent an email out, and one of our staff members sent me an email back, and there was a quote on it. And I thought it was kind of interesting. The quote went like this: "We can't control the wind, but we can control the sail." I started thinking about that. We can't control the wind, but we can control the sail. And you think about everyone that's put us in the position to be where we are today. Our Tarleton alumni. Let's give a hand for our Tarleton Alumni Association Board of Directors for being here. Thank you, guys. You think about our alumni. You think about our administrators. You think about our administrators in the past. You think about our faculty, our staff, and our students. They've all put us in this position to be here tonight and to go through this transition that we're going to. We can't control the wind, but we can control the sails, and we put ourselves in a pretty good position. And it helps when you have a leader like the man I'm about to introduce to you. Just in his 46th day as the president of Tarleton State University, and he's got, what's that? I'm counting? You're the only one counting. Oh, I'm the only one counting, okay. I put it in my phone and Googled it. How many days since September? 46 days. In just 46 days as the president of Tarleton State University, he's made such an impact on this campus, and we're so blessed to have him as our chief executive officer and our leader of this university. So put your hands together for the 16th president of Tarleton State University, Dr. James Hurley.
Thank you, Casey. And thank you for coming on such short notice. And what we didn't want to happen was what happened when the WAC made an offer for someone at Angelo State to control our message, right? And so we decided we were going to get ahead of the message. And what a great week. And it's only halfway over. So as you know, we had a very important vote this week beyond just naming our king and queen. And I want to share the results of this vote. So we had a total of a record 1,595 students voted in this referendum. So that's a record for us from what I gather, I think. Over 1,000 of you voted yes. 68.15% voted yes for the NCAA Division I Transition Initiative. So thank you, students. Thank you for making history. This will forever enhance the profile of our institution. And this is the biggest step, right? This is the step that we needed to take to the regents in 2 weeks for their approval. And then from that point, I've asked Mr. Reisman to set up a big celebration here in the gym where the chancellor, we're working on getting the governor here. It's going to be a big deal when we sign this agreement with the Western Athletic Conference. And it's because of you. And I agree with Casey, 20 years from now, especially you seniors. Tyler, thank you for your leadership. I know we're going to hear from you, but the seniors had an opportunity to cast a vote they will see very little impact unless they come back for another degree. Now, it will obviously enhance their degree, but their on-campus experience, they'll never be able to see the fruits of their labor. And you paid it forward. You are paying it forward because this vote and this move will forever enhance this institution. And so you can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. And like Casey said, truly 20, 10, even 10 years. Let's not talk about 20 years because Mr. Reisman and I probably won't be here. But 10 years from now, it's a game changer. And it's because of you. It's because of the students. We can't take credit for this. You had to make this happen. And you went out. And I don't know if you've kept up with what's been going on at other institutions, but other institutions have struggled with this type of action. And you said, nope, this is our institution, this is our profile, and we're going to raise it, and we're going to the next level. And so when we say that we're truly next level ready, it's because of you. You, the students, have made us next level ready. And I appreciate you. I can say this is my third presidency, and I sincerely mean this. I have never been more proud of a group of students for putting their self-interest to the side and doing what's best for their institution. I have never been more proud of a student body than I am of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for believing in Tarleton, and thank you for changing the profile of this institution forever. Now let's have a great homecoming week. Football team, where are you guys? I know you're here. That's right. We're going to show up and show out. All right? And we're going to take care of business. All right. Thank you so much. Casey?
Don't forget about our post-game fireworks show after the football game Saturday night. Our friends with the Tarleton Alumni Association are helping make that possible. So stick around after the big game. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock. I've had an opportunity to work with a number of student body presidents here at Tarleton as a student and now as a staff member. And I can't remember a more dynamic leader for our student body than the young lady that I'm going to introduce next. I think I see her in our offices 2 or 3 times a week. She's built a great relationship with the athletic department, and I hope that she'll say that we've built a great relationship with herself and the Student Government Association. I think she's doing a fantastic job. I follow her on social media, and it seems like she's always doing something, whether she's at Walmart buying supplies for Yale contest or whether she's speaking at meetings. We're so proud to be able to work with her and call her our student body president. She's a senior agriculture services and development major from Bracketville, Texas. Please welcome Ms. Tyler Schuster.
Well, good evening. We are so glad you're here. I'm obviously a little taller than everyone, apparently. I cannot explain how excited I am that I get to be the one to stand here and say that we got it done. We did it. You did it. You voted. You showed out. SGA put out those yard signs on Friday when I had bronchitis and didn't want to put out those yard signs. Athletics put out yard signs. We really worked to get students involved, engaged. We held forums. You showed up. You asked the tough questions. We took the hard ones, we took the hits, and we answered them. But thank you for the hard questions. Thank you for showing up and showing out. It's important to be involved. If you don't know what's happening, you can't love your institution to the fullest. And I can say that all of you sitting here love your institution, really. You really do, because you didn't just show up and vote. You showed up today. You showed up all week. I'm looking at cheer, dance, Pancus Plowboys, and I know you're running on less sleep than me. I know that I was up here at 2 a.m. this morning. I know how it is, and you're still doing it. You're still going, and we appreciate that. I would not be the leader I am and get to do the fun things I get to do without you all. And so I really appreciate you all coming here, being here. Thank you, Casey, for your kind words. Even though it's only been 46 days, I feel like I've known Dr. Hurley for 10 years. And he is really doing great things here. And Coach Reisman, he just takes me with him. We're along for the ride. So I appreciate that, and I want to thank athletics for what they are doing for our institution, not just to go D1, but to increase our institutional profile. Your degree is going to mean so much more to so many more people, and it's going to open up so many more opportunities for students now and in the future, and I can't wait to see what hopefully my kids have the opportunity to do when they come here. So thank y'all for coming, showing out, voting, and join us for Purple Picnic Pancakes. Man, been a long week. Purple Pancakes tonight at 10:30.
Thank you, Tyler. Dr. Hurley wanted me to remind you that eating and sleeping is optional homecoming week. So, but we do advise you to try to get a little sleep and go get some purple pancakes tonight at midnight breakfast. I guess is it still called midnight breakfast? Oh, 10:30 breakfast, excuse me. So 10:30 until midnight at the dining hall. What a great tradition that is. Our final speaker is in his 32nd year at Tarleton. He's seen Tarleton go from an NAIA school in the TIAA conference to a Division II school in the Lone Star Conference and soon to be a Division I institution. You know, he's famous as a young coach. Some of you may not know this, but one of the things he's famous for is a young basketball coach at Southeastern Oklahoma. He recruited Dennis Rodman up to Durant. If you saw the 30 for 30 on Rodman about a month ago, you saw they actually filmed a lot of it here in Wisdom Gym interviewing Coach. And Rodman, Dr. Hurley, was famous for his motor up and down the court. But I don't know if Rodman has more of a motor than our next speaker does, because if you're talking to Coach Reisman and you turn away and he's in a hurry, you look back, he is gone. He's been here 32 years, and he works harder than anyone I know, and he's got just as much enthusiasm. I wasn't here in '88. I was 5 years old, but I imagine I'm in trouble now. I imagine that he has just as much enthusiasm today as he did in 1988. So please help me welcome our Vice President for Intercollegiate Athletics, Lon Reisman. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad.
Casey was 5 years old. That really, I'm starting off well right now. I just want to say a couple of things. First of all, I'm just going to call out a few things. Our cheer and stars are here, I know, on our athletic teams, football, volleyball, our cross-country men and women, indoor men and women, outdoor men and women, our men's basketball, women's basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, golf, band. Our Greeks are here, all of our student organizations, all of our students, Pooh here, Pankus, I can say it very, very, in just a few words. I've been here 32 years. We are family. We are family. If that doesn't make you feel something inside, you've missed it. Because we are family. We started this journey back in '88, as Casey said, and I went to the president in 1993 because we got kicked out of the TIAA because we were too good. And they asked us to leave, and we said, well, we're going to have to go to the Lone Star Conference. And I can tell you many times that people come up to me and say, Coach, that is the wrong decision. That's the wrong decision. Don't do that to us. Don't make that decision. I made that decision with other people backing me, and look where we are today. We are a championship university. So now it comes calling again in 2003. 2003, 16 years ago, Division I came calling. And I have a little note right here. I want you to know that it's been on my desk for 16 years. 16 years I've had this on my desk, and it says this, to remind myself every day. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. And underneath that, I put NCAA Division I. For 16 years, I didn't give up for the dream that you're going to get to experience someday. And the dream that we're all going to have in the next few years. Tonight, I'm going to go put this in the file. The dream is completed. And you are the big part of the dream of this historical moment in the history of this university. And I can't thank you enough for what you have done, the pride that you've taken, and where we're going to go from here, and where we will be 5 to 10 years from now, because you helped make a tremendous decision the last 3 days. You can tell your children about it. Because we have made the right decision, we're going forward, and we're going to be greatly successful. I thank you. God bless you. We are family. Go Tarleton.
Well, it's hard to follow that, but I will say that we absolutely wouldn't be in the position we are today without Coach Reisman's leadership, and it's an honor to work for him and with him every day in this athletic department. Want to tell you that Dr. Hurley mentioned it. There will be another large announcement here hopefully in the next couple weeks here at Wisdom Gym. So make sure you check tarleton.edu or tarletonsports.com and all the social media accounts in athletics. It's at Tarleton Sports, and to stay up to date and stay connected, because we hope to see you back here in a couple weeks and a lot more of your friends. Thanks for all that you do for Tarleton. God bless you, and go Texans. Have a great night.